What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you 3 variations of kicks you can do and what you should and should not do while you're doing these kicks. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So first thing I want to tell you, before you even want to learn how to kick in karate, Muay Thai, kickboxing, whatever you want to do, before you learn how to kick, you have to have strong legs. Alright, so that means squatting, lunging, doing leg workouts, making sure your hip flexors are strong and not tight. So you have to stretch a lot. You have to stretch every morning, every night before you go to bed. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I don't stretch morning and night, but I'm still flexible to the point where I could kick to head level. But yeah, I do slack when it comes to stretching, but I do work on my legs. I squat, lunge, you know, do all these types of stuff to make my legs stronger, my hip flexors and everything. But when it comes to stretching, I need to work on that, and you need to work on that too. If you want to have strong legs, great kicks, you have to stretch and you have to work your legs out. So I'm gonna teach you guys 3 basic kicks and the right ways to do these kicks. So first kick we're gonna talk about is the front kick. Now guys, when you're doing the front kick, right, you wanna make sure that your kicking leg could be in the back or it can be in the front. The front kick is easy, quick, self-defense, basic. It's the most basic kick to me, all right? So all you're doing, first thing you want to do before you kick, you always have to chamber. Just like when you're punching, you have to chamber. When you kick, you have to chamber also. And your chamber is always in the midsection. You can't just throw your front kick like this, all right? You have to pick your knee up, front kick, chamber. You have to pick your knee up, boom, kick. And when you kick, you gotta make sure that the ball of your foot is the one that you're using to kick. So you don't want to kick with your toes pointed out like this. You want to kick, and you want the ball of your foot, you want your toes coming back towards you, and you want to kick like this. I can't hold it up, so that's why I'm using my hand. So you want to kick like this, make sure your toes are pulled back so it can look like this, like that. Boom, so you want to kick with the ball of your foot, that's the front kick. If you kick with your toes, it might hurt a bit, you might even break your toes. So don't kick with your toes. Clench your non-kicking leg, pick up your knees, and kick. So it's going to look like this. Front kick, front kick. You can hit somebody with a front kick to the midsection, to the chin, if you're flexible enough to reach the chin. Throat, alright, you could definitely hit somebody in the throat with a front kick. The easiest part of the body you can hit somebody with a front kick is the groin area, or the inner thigh, or the legs, the shin, whatever you want within that area. It's a basic kick, dangerous, and very easy to learn. So the next kick we're going to talk about is a roundhouse. Roundhouse kick, you can start from the back, come with a roundhouse kick. This part of the roundhouse, when you start from the back, it's a lot harder to keep your momentum. You know, you fall out of balance. So I like to keep my kicking leg in the front with my roundhouse, so that way I could kick and stay the same. But if I come from the back and I happen to miss, I'm gonna turn all the way around because the momentum is taking me around. And when you like that, when you lose balance, when you lose sight of your opponent, it's a bad day, all right? You don't want to lose sight of your opponent, and you want to keep your balance. So I'm not gonna advise you to do a roundhouse with your back leg unless the person is standing still and you want a powerful kick and you're sure that person is not going to dodge the kick or run, or you're sure that you're not going to miss. If you're not going to miss, if you're sure that person is not going to move, okay, use your back leg, because that way all the momentum is going to hit the person and you're not going to miss and then end up turning around and again hit in the face when you come back around, alright? So like I said, I'm not advising you to use your back leg to do a roundhouse. So what we're going to do is going to put our kicking leg in the front, and when you're doing your roundhouse, you want to first chamber your leg, and your chamber is always in the center of your body, the midsection. So you want to chamber your leg, roundhouse. When you're doing your roundhouse, it comes like this, around and back. So you want to make sure your leg is like this, and that, and back. So make sure your knees are facing your opponent. Make sure your knee is facing your opponent. My opponent's in front of me, my knee is going to face my opponent, and I'm going to throw my roundhouse. You can't throw a roundhouse like this. That's not how a roundhouse, that's a front kick. You can't throw a roundhouse like this. You have to throw it like that, alright? Just like this. You can't throw a roundhouse like this, not like this, or like this. So it has to be like this. So if you want to practice your roundhouse, all you need to work on is your chamber. So just practice your chamber, pick your chamber up. You got to stretch a lot too to do this roundhouse. Make sure your chamber is like this and not like this. I need to practice that too because my hips hurt because I don't stretch. Alright, so I need to start stretching so I can teach you guys how to properly do these kicks. So let's do the roundhouse. You fighting, make sure that your roundhouse, your kicking leg is in front of you. Boom. You're doing your roundhouse, boop, boop, boop. Fake, boom, roundhouse. Alright? boom, boom, roundhouse. Practice that. I'm out of breath. I need to do more cardio, man. Next kick is my favorite kick. I use this kick with everything. It is called a side kick, all right? Not Batman and Robin. I'm talking about a side kick with your leg. I don't usually see people throw their side kicks with their back leg because it's a straight kick. You don't need momentum to use this kick. Just like the roundhouse, we're gonna take the kicking leg and put it in the front. So side kick, I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can see everything. Just like a roundhouse, your chamber is like this. A side kick, your chamber is like this, all right? And notice that I'm pulling my toes back like this, just like a front kick, all right? But the thing is, you wanna hit your opponent with the edge of your foot. So you could hit with the bottom of your foot, but for my type of style, Shotokan, we like to use the edge of our foot. That's how we do our side kicks, the edge. Or you could hit them with the bottom of your foot too. That hurts as well. Try to practice hitting your opponent with the edge of your foot, not the bottom, but the edge. All right, so this is the bottom of your foot. You want to try to bring it down and hit with the edge of your foot, like this. All right, so if you want to do the side kick, kicking leg in front of you, not behind you, kicking leg in front of you. You want to pick up your knees, chamber. Chamber, this is not like the roundhouse chamber. Make sure your chamber is facing kind of like, I don't even know how to say it, but just watch, all right? Roundhouse is like this, side kick is like this. It's facing this way, and all you're doing is kicking, all right? That's the side kick. And always, when you kick, bring it back to the chamber, because you never know if you want to do another kick. You could throw a side kick, and then want to throw a hook kick, all right? So don't ever just, and drop it. Don't throw your side kick and just drop it. Kick and bring it back to your chamber, because from there, if you don't hit your opponent and they're coming in, you could bring it back. Either throw a roundhouse after the side kick or throw a hook kick after the side kick. And you need your legs to be strong in order to do these types of kicks, multiple types of kicks in just one technique. So we're gonna go over these 3 basic kicks again, just to conclude the video. So front kick, chamber, kick, back. Front kick, roundhouse, chamber, kick, back. Roundhouse, boom. Side kick, chamber, kick, back. Side kick, boom. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Go ahead and practice these kicks. Those are 3 basic kicks you need to learn before adding advanced kicks to these, basics. So everything that's advanced has a basic connection to the foundation. The basic kicks are the foundation of the higher advanced kicks. So if you don't know these basics, you're not gonna know how to do the advanced kicks that you see all these black belts doing. All right, so start basic, practice, and I want you guys to practice both legs. I didn't do both legs, but it's great to have both legs equal to a point where you can use both legs in different situations. You don't want to just learn how to do a kick and with just one leg, because that's a disadvantage to you. So yeah, practice with both legs. Remember to lift your chamber up first before you throw your kick, and after you throw your kick, bring it back to your chamber, because you never know if you want to throw another kick. Thank you guys for watching this video. After making this video, I realized that I am out of shape. I need to stretch. I need to do cardio. I need to I need to do something, because I don't know. I'm out of shape, man. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment if you're new to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. It will help the channel out a whole lot. So thank you guys. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.